Oh, thank God it's Friday, right?
Thank God it's Friday.
Thank God, man.
It's Friday, you mother lovers.
Yes! It's Ali's favorite day.
Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God! Yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah! I'm so excited! Let's go! We did it!
Yes.
Thank God it's Friday, Ali.
TGIF, man.
Woo!
Friday. Welcome to a Friday edition of Spears and Ali, brought to you by the Volpe team at Nova Home Loans, Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, and Tucson Federal Credit Union. 3 companies that make you feel like it's Friday every day.
Well done, boys. For those of you listen, I'm not a thank God it's Friday or it's Monday guy, because it's just the name of a day, and negative attitudes,
Yeah.
right? Should have. So these guys are poking fun at me, and it's okay. It's okay. I actually thought that was really well done, and kudos to both of you, a-holes.
What's so funny is, not even 10 minutes ago, Ali went to go get coffee in our break room, and he passed by somebody who works here, and that gentleman said, "Hey, man, happy Friday to you."
It was, good morning, how are you? Oh, I'm great. Thank God it's Friday. I'm like, okay. And the door was open, and I give you guys credit. You guys laughed your butts off, and I thought a little bit too much, but you knew what was coming at the top of the 8 o'clock hour. So, my suggestion is to add Justin's I just don't know football or a little Tomlinism at the end. And I think, let's play it every 8 o'clock every Friday. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Nicely
Thank God
done.
it's Friday.
Nicely done, Andrew. That was amazing.
When did you guys cook this up? Yesterday?
Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Tuesday.
We've been sitting on that one for a minute.
Yeah, Andrew, I watched him start to create it a little bit, and he's like, "I don't know, I'm gonna take my sweet time with this one. I'm gonna make it right."
Yeah.
And then he played it for me yesterday, and I was like, "Oh yes, I cannot wait for top of 8 o'clock hour on Friday."
There are moments. I mean, Andrew and I come from different backgrounds, and but I don't know. There's something that that links us, and I'm not quite sure if I can identify it. There are moments that he very much delights me, and it's like, man, that was funny. That was really good. Yeah. Whether it's the little quips I hear later, or when we did the 3 burning questions with Otis, and I'm like, you're gonna produce something to make it cool at the beginning. You're like, cool, 3 burning questions with Otis, and I'm like, I started laughing. I'm like, actually pretty good. But what he put together is even better. So, yeah, I don't know what it is, Andrew. You and I have got some sort of connection that let's just not try to identify it or question it. Yeah. Like I said, man, we're in a good place.
Let's get ready to rumble! Would you join me, please, in welcoming
Otis here.
It's time for 3 burning questions with Otis. Three.
Nephew Otis in the house.
And I don't know football. All right, good to have our guy Otis back in the house. Nephew Otis, hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're having a great start to 2026. All right, let's get right to question number 1.
Otis here with new burning questions for the new year. Let's go. Woo! Question 1. With all these coach openings, which would you rather hire? An inspiring leader of men or a nerd master of the playbook? And you can't say both.
I'll say, is there such thing as both?
Kyle Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan,
Sean McVay.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that he threw in you can't say both, because Ali would just say both.
No, I would not say both.
Oh.
I think as the head coach, you're the CEO of the team, and a lot of things go in that. There's a lot of personalities on the team. You've got to galvanize them. You've got to build chemistry. You've got to earn their trust. And that's a leader of men, right? Now, if you want to have an assistant that's a complete nerd master of the playbook, right, like Mike McDaniel is your OC, I'm totally down with that. But if you don't have the respect and the trust of a lot of alpha males in that room, I don't care how great the plays that you draw up look. I don't care how unique your defensive scheme is. You're not going to be a successful head coach. So I would not say both. I want a true leader of men, and especially with my favorite team, the Pittsburgh Steelers, you're stepping in the shoes of Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
you better be able to command a room.
Those are size 13 shoes, man.
13, man.
big
If you're
shoes.
if you're
Those
talking
size
leadership
28.
shoes, those are
Those are 18s.
Those are like Giannis 19s, baby. Yeah, I mean those are huge shoes to fill. So, you can be as intricate or unique or whatever, dynamic as a play caller, as a offensive or defensive scheme drawer, but if you don't have the command of that room, they're going to tune you out,
Yeah.
and you're not going to be able to execute. So,
Yeah, I think.
and Justin agrees with me. Let's go to question 2.
No, honestly, I totally agree
Yeah.
with you. I think being a leader of men and surrounding yourself with the right coordinators, I think certainly helps. Now, unfortunately, about that part is that when you have success, you're going to have teams that are going to be looking at your staff and maybe looking to add your offensive and defensive coordinators. We saw that this past season with the Detroit Lions, right?
Yeah.
Dan Campbell, his grit, his culture in Detroit, it works. I think Dan Campbell is the ultimate leader of men. But then you look at his coordinators from a couple years ago or last year, Ben Johnson, now with the Chicago Bears. Aaron Glenn, we'll see what happens with him in New York. But, after they got success, teams looked at their coordinators and got them. And then, of course, a year later, the Detroit Lions are not even in the playoffs. So I think Dan Campbell, if he gets the right people in place around him, Detroit Lions, they'll be back to being one of the top teams in the NFC. They also dealt with a number of injuries too, but I agree with you, Ali. Be a leader of men, not a nerd on one side of the ball.
Yeah, notice I'll just end it with this. And if I could choose both, I'd choose your dad. Complete nerd master. Also, somewhat of a leader of men. So it kind of works.
Somewhat.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to question 2.
Question 2. Last time we did Super Bowl predictions, I said Lions over Colts. Just kidding. My new Super Bowl prediction is Broncos over 49ers. What's your new Super Bowl prediction?
Yeah. My boy Otis, man, he chose 2 teams that didn't make the playoffs. Like as soon as we did that, off
Everything
the cliff.
fell,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think I did like Indianapolis or no, I don't even know what I did, but I don't think my pick was very good either.
I
Otis.
think I had Detroit in mind.
Yeah. So like
It happens.
let's just say we got the hat trick of sucky picks. So let's see if we can do better this time. This one is very difficult because I think that, like I said earlier in the show, you can make a viable argument why each team can be not only in the Super Bowl but win the Super Bowl. At this point of the season of the playoffs, I tend to gravitate towards quarterback play.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick on the NFC side. I'm going to pick the Rams, even though I picked the Bears in my picks. I think I'm going to switch. I'm picking the Rams. I'm going to pick
that ink is dry.
yeah, I know you didn't do pencil. I'm going to pick the Rams, and on the AFC side, I think, man, this is a tough one. I don't want to pick New England because I'm tired of them. Okay, and it's not fair. You had one bad season, and then you got another, franchise quarterback, Bob Kraft. I love Gillette, but come on, man. Yeah, man, my dome is completely loyal to Gillette.
Powered.
Yeah, Gillette powered haircuts.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
The best a man can get?
Best a man can get. I'm going to go with my heart, not my head. I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills and the LA Rams in the Super Bowl.
Damn it, Ollie.
And I hate to say this, but I think I'm going to pick Matthew Stafford winning his second Super Bowl
Oh, man.
and solidifying his Hall of Fame career.
Man, the Buffalo Bills get close, but not close enough.
That's brutal.
That's so brutal, man. I'm right there with you, but I'm going the other way. I think once the Bills get to the Super Bowl, I think they're going to win it this year if they're able to get there. Now they got to play against a tough Denver Broncos defense this weekend. That defense is a big reason why they are the number 1 seed in the AFC. I just don't trust Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Yet, right? Like Bo Nix could come out, have a great playoff run, and can shut me the hell up. But I just, at this point right now, I don't trust Bo Nix in the postseason. I'm siding with quarterback play in this one, so I'm going with the Bills for AFC. And then as far as, the NFC side goes, I don't trust the injuries for the 49ers. I think that'll eventually catch up to them. But then again, I also don't trust Sam Darnold. And so it all boils down to the Bears. I think they are not there yet, but they're trending in the right direction. And I think the Rams are probably the most complete team in the playoffs right now. Stafford MVP candidate. Puka Nacua is playing like the best receiver in the game. That defense, I mean, defensive line in the post-Aaron Donald era, those guys are freaks, man.
Yeah,
So,
Jared Verse is legit, and they got Devontae Adams back and healthy as a second receiver. Higbee's back at tight end. Yeah, I like the Rams. And if for whatever reason, if Houston does meet my prediction and does beat New England at New England, if I had to have also pick like a twofer like Justin does on everything, watch out for the Houston Texans because that defense, I mean, the Steelers offense is what it is, but that Houston defense is the best defense in the NFL, with all due respect to the Broncos. They can win games on their own.
yeah.
I know I'm not as much of a student of the game as you guys are, but, man, I don't see Buffalo or the Rams getting past this round. That's just my bold prediction. I just don't see it.
Yeah, like I said, man, we're gonna come into the show on Monday and be like, it's very unlikely that we're gonna be like, oh, I got all those right. Yeah, so, yeah.
Well, and it's also, I mean, this game's in Chicago too, and it's not like a dome stadium, right? Matt Stafford spent all those years in Detroit, but it was a dome. I mean, that weather's gonna be freaking cold this weekend. I mean, I've already seen some video clips of, was it Lake Michigan out there, and it's like Siberia.
Yeah.
The wind, and it's crazy.
I tell you what, man, it's beautiful, but it's also like something you don't see in Tucson. When I went to Detroit for the Steelers-Lions game, we walked by the water and just see like floating pieces of ice.
Man,
I'm sure it's gonna be colder than that. So, I mean, it's like very meditative and it's beautiful. But man, playing a football game in that, it's gonna be challenging. But they did it in Carolina. It was cold. Not all the Bears, not all their players played, in cold weather cities in college. So
yeah,
I don't know. Matt Stafford to me is the guy that I'm banking on, and we'll see what happens.
We shall see. All right, let's get to question number 3.
Question 3. A few nights ago, Bucks fans booed Giannis, and Giannis booed back. Has there ever been a time that a spiritual Ali fan has ever made you do something that you just want to boo back at them?
Oh, man.
Literally every time on Twitter for Justin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Justin, I think you should go first because you actually read the comments and it really grinds your gears.
Well,
I said all-time team in the last 20 years. He played 27 years ago.
well, and my thing is like, if you're gonna go on Twitter and trash me, at least like have your name and picture attached to it. Like, I can respect you, but when you're user 582302 and you're taking some personal jabs at me, I just can't respect that, because to me, you look like a keyboard warrior, and there's a good chance that, let's just say we were in a public place and you saw me, damn well you wouldn't say that to my face.
Yeah.
So that to me is like where I want to boo the people on Twitter. But as far as like,
and you booed him on the show.
Yeah.
Boo.
I don't know.
Maximilian 6969. I got something for you.
Pictures of dog.
I don't know why I thought about this, but it made me laugh, and I didn't want to boo that person. It was when we did the show in the afternoon, and Ali said, "Hey, if you come to Bear Down Friday and you poke Justin in the belly like the Pillsbury Doughboy, you will get a free pair of tickets." And not even a minute or 2 minutes after Ali said that, I feel I feel a finger in my stomach, and I look up, and the guy's like, "Give me the tickets." I'm like,
you can't hate that.
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't hate that, but for some reason, that was the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah. That wasn't really booing you. That was just wanting to get a hee giggle out of you, which you did. I don't know, man. I honestly can't remember any time anybody booed me. Sometimes, like the great Brian Jeffries will always give me a little guff, whether I'm on the show or off. And Justin, I think, purposely puts him on the show on Tuesdays and Thursdays when I'm not here, because then Brian has a free runway to say whatever he's going to say.
And it's so great because Brian is the nicest guy ever, and he does it because he loves you so much.
Right. So I take it. The people that give me those kind of like that guff, they're the ones that like I have a lot of. It's out of love,
For
right?
sure.
So we give guff back. Like when Brody Dryden's on, it's like, well, I'm glad that Brody could actually be on the show when I'm on the show. Like I gave it back to Brian a little bit, but he's one of the best human beings around, and
Yeah.
I have nothing but respect for him. So, yeah, man, I don't.
It's like, is Ali in tears because of Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, I'm sure.
And is Brian Jeffries'
I was actually
voice.
shocked you didn't have him on the show on Tuesday. I was like, he's gonna have Brian Jeffries on the show. I know it. Yeah. But no. I just here's the thing, Otis. This is great advice, and I heard it from Aaron Rodgers. So whatever you think of Aaron Rodgers is still good advice.
Do ayahuasca.
Never care about the opinion of somebody that you wouldn't ask advice from. You live by that, then it doesn't matter. But if somebody brings the fire to me, be prepared because the king is coming and he's bringing his army, and I'm going to bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean don't have to boo. I'll make fun of you living in your basement, eating pizza rolls, not having a full-time job, and basically
Biff Magoo.
living off the government dole. I'll make fun of that. Yeah. And it may cross the line. So if you want to count that as a boo, yeah. But if you're going to come after the king, you better kill him.
That's the old adage.
I got a question for nephew Otis, actually.
All right.
Nephew, if you're watching this, if you were to be a tag team partner with any wrestler of all time, who would you choose?
Oh.
Who
good
would you
question.
choose?
That's a great question.
Can I do question number 2?
Sure.
Nephew Otis, has there ever been a time where your father did anything that you booed him?
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah. All right.
He said we got McDonald's at home, and I
Yeah.
wanted to boo him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
We got nuggets.
We
at
got
home.
two. We got 2 burning questions for nephew Otis,
Yeah.
and those are 2 excellent questions.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna want the response next Friday before you ask the 3 burning questions. All right, Otis.
Nephew Otis, appreciate you, brother. Thank you as always for being a part of the show.